Roll the window down.
Car is a car.
Okay.
I don't have to roll the window down. I can hear you. You can hear me. We're talking.
Either you're gonna get out of the car.
Can I have a
or you're gonna get arrested for failing to provide your license.
You didn't ask me for my license. Do you want my license?
I'm telling you to roll the window down.
I'd like a supervisor, please.
Roll the window down.
I'd like a supervisor, please.
What?
I would like a supervisor, please.
We're not doing that.
I'm asking you for a supervisor politely.
Okay, I'm telling you to get out of the to roll the window down and give me your license, or you get out of the car and you get arrested.
For what are you arresting me for? What are you arresting me for?
Failure to provide your ID.
You didn't ask for my ID.
Give me your license.
You want your give me your license?
Says you need to roll the window down when I direct you to. So do it now. Out of the car. Out of the car right now.
I want a supervisor, please.
Out of the car.
I would like a supervisor, please.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Danny from the Constitution State here today. I hope everybody's having a good day. Today's video comes from R.O. He's a combat veteran, and this takes place in Massachusetts. Trooper Timothy Racine came running up to this combat veteran's car window while stopped at a red light. The worst part of the trooper's behavior took place before the veteran started recording. The officer knew he was being recorded and still committed assault and battery on this combat veteran who was blown up and shot at in combat. And then goes nuts because he simply asked for a supervisor. And it involves the Massachusetts State Police. It doesn't say which barracks, so I just added the headquarters. We've been seeing a lot of stuff out of Massachusetts lately with their police not acting right and lying and making things up. Just look at the Karen Reed trial. What was it, 2 or 3 months ago, we shared a video where a cop lied and said that her foot was ran over by a car and she opened fired on the fleeing car.
Car is a car. You didn't ask me for my license.
Or you're gonna do what I say. Roll the window down.
You didn't ask me for my license.
Right now.
Are you asking me for my license? Do you want my license?
I'm telling you to roll the window down.
I'd like a supervisor, please.
Roll the window down.
I'd like a supervisor, please.
What?
I would like a supervisor, please.
We're not doing that.
I'm asking you for a supervisor politely.
Okay, I'm telling you to get out of the to roll the window down and give me your license. Or you get out of the car and you get arrested.
For what are you arresting me for? What are you arresting me for?
Failure to provide your ID.
You didn't ask for my ID.
Give me your license.
You want your give me your license?
Says you need to roll the window down when I direct you to. So do it now.
That's not what the state law says.
Okay.
All right. So do you want my license? Yes or no?
Out of the car. Out of the car. Let's go.
Do you want the license? Yes or no?
Out of the car. Out of the car. Out of the car right now.
I want a supervisor, please.
Out of the car.
I would like a supervisor, please. Sir, what are you doing?
Out of the car.
Sir, please
Out
stop.
of the car.
I would like a supervisor, please.
972 D4. Stop me a cruiser. 140 at 24. Get out.
I would like a supervisor. Can I have it? Ow.
Hand behind your back.
What's that say?
Hand behind your back. Hand behind your back.
Can I have a supervisor?
No.
Why can't I have a supervisor?
does everybody think about that? I think it's clear that it wasn't over an officer safety issue. It wasn't over anything other than this guy not listening and hurting this clown's ego, because he was fine with leaving him in the vehicle as long as he handed over his ID and rolled down the window, which he didn't even have a problem with handing over the ID. He just didn't want to roll the window down anymore, which you don't have to do. So I think it's pretty apparent he got butthurt and he didn't know how to handle those emotions, and he decided to attack the guy. How would you act if you're at a red light waiting for the light to turn green and somebody comes up to your window screaming at you, making things up? Like, this isn't a traffic stop. He didn't turn on his lights. He didn't pull him over. He just jumped out of his car and ran up and started yelling at him at a red light, and then says he's going to arrest him for not IDing despite him never asking to see his ID. And the guy clearly said, you didn't never ask for it. You can have it. But that wasn't good enough. Then he needs to get him out for no real reason. The guy's not being a threat. He's not being quote unquote suspicious. He's not doing anything. He's just asking for a supervisor. And this guy goes crazy. And as I always say, it doesn't matter who it is. They will do this to anyone. Well, I'm lying. Not each other and other members of the gang they work for that are employed currently. They won't do it too. But anybody else is fair game. I think they're playing with fire anytime they act like this, but especially when they're doing this to somebody who's more trained than they are, who can very easily hurt them. It's a bad decision. These corrupt politicians, these corrupt unions, these corrupt public employees protect these losers. I don't know any other profession you can go out and blatantly commit crimes against people and they'll get swept under the rug like it didn't happen. But it looks like if you don't have a particular skill set, if you're not that smart, if you keep making mistakes, becoming a police officer is the job for you, because they'll let you get it wrong every single day. They'll let you break policies and procedures, break the laws, do whatever you want every single day with zero repercussions, and yet you'll still get promoted and you'll still get moved up. And it's weird because you always hear them whine about, oh, we can't let somebody go. What if they go do something else? What if they hurt somebody else? They always act like they care so much about public safety. And then they turn around and they become the biggest threat to public safety. Who's the most dangerous ones on the road? The most dangerous people I see on the road every single day are cops. They're the only ones blatantly speeding double, triple the speed limit. They're the only ones out there beating people up, hurting people on a daily basis over really nothing. And this, like this situation here, this was all just ego. There was no reason to do all this. And of course, he'll use officer safety as the reason. But how does that pan out? How do you justify that? What were you in fear of? The calm guy sitting there, the guy doing nothing wrong, the guy not acting suspicious, the guy not being a threat? The only threat here was the criminal in this clown costume on the right. Well, I don't know, guys. I would say this is pretty pathetic, but let me know what you guys think. Leave it in the comments. Go check his channel out. Go show him some love, and we'll talk about it.